Hey Cancer, I hope you guys are doing well. I want to go ahead and get into your reading for the midpoint of June 2019. June 2019 for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and whomever else may be dealing with Cancer at this time. Show me the energy present for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Also, I switched stuff up. I switched my layout up. So let me know if you like it. If you want me to go back to the old way, I can, totally. That's not an issue for me. I just kind of got bored and I wanted to experiment and see what's up. And this way you can see Marcel's fat ass. So there you go. Show me energy present for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, so you have 3 cards popping out, Cancer. First card you have is the 5 of Wands. Obstacle, we have the King of Wands. And the root of the reading, we have the 5 of Pentacles. So, energy where we're frustrated, where we're having ill communication with somebody who could be very domineering, it seems like we're at an impasse in regard to communication. We're at an impasse in regard to which direction to move forward in. It's like one person has to be right here, and that's all that there's room for. Thank you. Show me more for Cancer. The recent past, you have the Star. Sorry for the glare, you guys. The Star, you could be dealing with an Aquarian. Right now we've got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius. This is talking about somebody going towards what they thought they should have gone towards. This is somebody trusting their intuition. It's believing in yourself, believing in the path that you're supposed to be on. This may have been a situation where you felt that this was where you were supposed to be, but it led to some things that may not be as easy to deal with now as you may have thought they would. Show me more for Cancer. So you have the 10 of Wands. It's interesting, though. This 10 of Wands, we have somebody who's let the wands go. Okay, so this is burden. This is frustration. This is being tired of that kind of energy where we don't need to do it anymore. We've let it go. We've essentially embraced the one wand, the Ace of Wands, and now we're moving towards that direction, okay, Cancer? It's giving you a level-headed way of going about things, okay? Are you interested in the chopstick, Marcel? Yeah, of course you are. So you have the 8 of Wands in reverse. Come on, fatty, move it. You have the 8 of Wands in reverse here as far as this upcoming energy. This is basically energy where we're not going to be communicating effectively. Here we have conflict in communication, one person needing to be right all the time. Here we have energy where we're just blocking information, we're blocking communication. We no longer want to maintain this. This could be delays to movement. It could be just closing things down, blocking somebody out. I feel that it's just letting things go that don't work for you anymore, Cancer, and you're letting them go. And just communicating or disengaging from somebody. So in your emotional space, Cancer, it's fallen on the floor. You have the 7 of Cups here. So not bad energy, kind of weighing your options, seeing what's available to you. It also has a level of confusion that's tied to it, though, kind of emotional unrest in regard to the direction that you want to go in. You may have been wanting to be with somebody. You may have felt that this was the right person for you, but somehow this isn't working anymore. You may be putting somebody away, or they have put you away. The obstacle here is either a fire sign that you're dealing with that's either treated you in this manner, or this is getting up and going out of a situation and leading your own life. This could also be that energy. This is a general reading for thousands of people. Use it as you will. You have 2 cards popping out here for what's coming toward you. So the High Priestess and the Empress. Good. The High Priestess and the Empress. Very powerful, very magnetic energy. This is about secrets. This is about uncommunicated information, things that are kept secret. This is about growth, understanding, learning about your psychic self, learning about the things in your life that change you. This is about stepping into your abundance, making yourself happy again, working with people who are on your team, doing things that benefit all behind the scenes. Stepping into your Empress energy. Hi, Bougie. What's coming towards you, though? So maybe stepping into that energy and just taking your own thing on your own terms, making your life on your own terms and not dealing with this anymore. It feels like we're cutting out this information to do what we need to do. Some of you may manifest this energy in secret. Some of you may turn toward yourself, Cancer. You guys can be good at that too. You guys can get within yourself and just kind of hide out. And it's different with Cancer, I think, just because it seems sometimes that it's a little bit more proactive than maybe Pisces, your sister sign. But it feels like energy where we've had enough here and we're actually just going to take time for ourselves and do what we need to do. Make sure to cut people out that we know no longer serve us. We know. And here, this is utilizing the potentials and options that we have at hand, but really doing that so we can have a potent abundance, a potent experience in our futures. Show me hopes, fears, worries, concerns for Cancer. So you have cards flying out. 3 of them fell, and there it goes again, falling. You have the 10 of Swords, the Sun, and the Hermit, with the 6 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So with the 10 of Swords here, it feels like you're letting go of a problem, a situation that's been problematic. Somebody may have lied to you multiple times, done you very poorly multiple times. It's time to let it go, Cancer. It's time to trust the direction that you're supposed to be on. It felt like you may have been on, like, feeling that you were in the right path before, but this whole situation, this communication between people, this meltdown of communication between people has become a burden. It's like you can't, there's no focus, there's no communication. You're blocking communication here. Somebody's being shut out. Whatever the case is, it's letting it go. This is a finality. The 10 of Swords talks about finality in regard to things that are harsh, painful experiences that have ended now. Finally, we get a breath of fresh air. This is the Sun. This is aha moments, new understanding, newfound direction with the Hermit as well. Really looking in on what makes you shine, what radiates here. What is it in your heart of hearts that you know you need to look in on and do? Some of the other readings, they're always introspective, but I feel here it's like we're really paying attention to what we need to, yes, I'll play with you too, what we need to really, like the focus that we need to have in our lives in regard to the direction that we want to go in next. Pisces was kind of keeping themselves at bay, and it was due to some painful experiences that they had with somebody that they were having a difficult time letting go of. Here, though, I feel that you're not in that space. It feels like you recognize that there's a problem here and you're willing to let it go. You're willing to let it go so much to the point as you're willing to shut somebody out entirely. You know, and then it feels like you are coming up. It feels like you are really, really coming up in life, you know, but a lot of confusion. The path is not blocked to you, though. You have success on your way. It's okay. Show me outcome for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So you have the 7 of Pentacles here. The 7 of Pentacles is essentially looking at situations, evaluating them for what they are in their reality, in their truth. What do they offer you? Do they stabilize things for you? Is this something that you can work with on your own in the future? Is this something that you want to maintain? You know, it feels like we're just grabbing what we want and we're leaving. You know, we could take this, but we don't want to take it. And because it's exhausting, we have new ideas in regard to the direction we want to go in. We have new understanding of ourselves, deeper understanding, spiritual understanding that we've gained throughout this experience. Yeah, it's been confusing, and it hurts to be shut out. It hurts to have, you know, frustrating communication, harsh experiences with somebody where it's unrelenting. a breakdown in communication, but you can take all of what you've learned and move forward here. Drop the burden, Cancer. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify this reading for you. Show me the Five of Wands for Cancer, please. So you have the Two of Cups here. So this is energy essentially where somebody, you also have the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. But it's an energy where we recognize the love, we recognize the connection we have with somebody. These two cards, the Two of Cups and the Six of Cups, they're cards where we are very much, we love somebody, you know, we're connected to them. It's an undeniable, unyielding connection. And, you know, it feels like somebody here is looking at that and also looking at the conflict that comes with that. That's frustrating. It's kind of like a catch-22, like you really love somebody, but what the hell are you going to do? You can't change anybody. Show me the King of Wands for Cancer. So for the King of Wands, again, you have Aries here, the Emperor. Cancer, the Emperor is an interesting energy. Now, he can be in his benevolent self, he can be very productive. He can make things happen for the ones that he loves. You're going to fall off the table, Marcel. Okay. He can make things happen in his life. He cares about those that are around him. And I don't think that that hasn't been the case. It's just, it feels like there's a fair amount of like constant problems with somebody and we're tired of it. We want to let the burden go, you know? Show me the Five of Pentacles for Cancer. So you have the the Page of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. So interesting energy, the Page of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune for the Five of Pentacles. Like, it feels like this situation was something where you may be holding on to somebody that feels like they're supposed to be in your life. Why are they supposed to be in your life? What are they supposed to teach you, you know? Whatever it is, though, this is talking about taking your time in a situation. Some of you, I don't know if you're going to be completely letting this go as well. I feel some of you are going to be stepping into energy that's more empowering, but you may be taking a break from somebody here. You may be taking a break from somebody to step into a deeper sense of yourself. That's not bad, you know. It's learning about yourself, but communicate that. You know, communicate it in a way that's actually effective and not immature. Show me the Star for Cancer. So you have the Four of Swords in reverse here. I'm really sorry for the glow or the glare. Four of Swords in reverse is essentially, here we have two cards of healing. Okay, so I forgot to mention the Star card is also about healing. Healing what, though? Healing this rift between the two of you, healing communication between the two of you. It feels like somebody really just wants to walk away with this, walk away from this in certain ways. But there's a fair amount of love here, and that's undeniable, and that's what's confusing. Show me the Ten of Wands for Cancer. So for the Ten of Wands, you have the Four of Cups. So this is unloading burden, letting things go that no longer serve you. Here we have the Four of Cups. So this is basically not wanting to connect with anyone anymore. It's wanting to shut down an offer. We have somebody offering us something here and we're not taking it. This is not moving forward with anybody, okay? That's hard when there's a fair amount of love with somebody, when you know that they're not 100% bad, but there's problems regardless. And sometimes the problems outweigh the good, you know? That's difficult. Show me the Eight of Wands in reverse for Cancer. So for the Eight of Wands in reverse, you have the Seven of Swords. So with this Seven of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, the Seven of Pentacles is your outcome card as well. So you've done enough evaluation. Whatever the situation is between you, you're closing off the communication and the connection between the two of you because of really poor behavior by somebody. The Seven of Swords is somebody who lies, they cheat, they steal, they disregard you, they have nothing but their own agenda in consideration. It's very difficult energy to be around. It's funny that it's sandwiched right next to the Emperor as well. The Emperor, like I said, when he's in his benevolent self, he's very, very outstanding, outspoken, and good. In reverse, this is somebody who is more along the lines of these energies where we're constantly in conflict, in battle, frustrated, not able to trust somebody. Are you coming back up, Fatty? Did Fatty take a fall? Yeah, you did. Show me the Seven of Cups for Cancer. So you have Justice in reverse. So with the Hermit at the bottom of the deck. Cancer, it's interesting here with, hi Marcel, it's interesting here with the Seven of Cups here and Justice in reverse. This is Libran energy, but this is talking about moving on even though you may not have what's due to you. You may have left a situation that has been very frustrating, unjust, dishonesty, not having clarity, miscommunications, constant battle. It's about letting it go, though, okay? How has it affected you? How has it truly affected you? Emotionally, spiritually, on the whole, how has it affected you? Show me the energy between the High Priestess and the Empress. Here you are, Cancer. So yeah, for sure. The Fool and the King of Cups. So it's interesting here, 2 cards for 2 cards, but I feel that this energy is more so you, for sure, the King of Cups. I feel that this is you stepping into this energy. This is emotional balance, somebody who is benevolent, somebody who is generous, kind to themselves, somebody who wants to better themselves in the world, and somebody also here in a new beginning. But this new beginning comes after we've experienced the pain, the loss, the frustration, the digging deep within ourselves in regard to how we've experienced this. Some of you as well, I do feel these energies are very interesting. It's like there's multiple scenarios here, like 2 groups. That's what I feel. It's like 2 groups. Some of you are going to be dealing with things where you're just going to go on your own. Some of you are going to be potentially giving this person a second chance, even though this is where you're at right now. It's like you're turning it down. You're frustrated, yet secretly somebody wants a new chance, a new beginning with this person, and this may happen. I just do want to remind you, though, be careful about that, because on the bottom of the deck, we do have the 5 of Swords. It's very much in tandem with that 7 of Swords. You know, if this person has given you every reason to not trust them, be careful about that, okay? I would much prefer you step into your own power and do so with grace and glory and learn about yourself in different ways versus having to rehash this thing with this person. Show me the Sun. Show me the Sun with the 9. I'm sorry, show me the Sun with the 10 of Swords and the Hermit. What energy is here for the 10 of Swords, the Sun, and the Hermit? The High Priestess. So yeah, this is energy of really getting to know yourself, being entirely introspective, knowing what's going to make you happy, knowing what's going to solidify you in your life, what's going to put you on the path to greatness. Is that with this person? Is that with this person who's dealt you some shitty cards? I would say no. I would say it's time to turn towards yourself. Okay, you may, in the future, you may end up meeting a water sign. That could happen where there's a new beginning with you and a water sign. Cancer, and that's actually kind of a cool combination, like Cancer and water signs. Very interesting combos. I know not a lot of people would agree there, but there's something about the depth that is kind of unmatched in other relationships. It's like you guys get each other on multiple levels in different ways, in very, very solid ways, very intuitive ways. Show me these Seven of Pentacles. So for the Seven of Pentacles, you have the Death card popping out. So Scorpio energy. But this is finality. It's letting things go. It's letting things dissolve. It's understanding where we've been, how we've experienced a situation, and letting it go because we know that it's no longer healthy. Okay. So I've pulled a, what do they call, a romance angel for the other readings. I'm going to do one for you as well because it feels like that's, I don't know, the romance angels kind of talk to me. And I was like, what's up, yo? And they're like, yo, bitch, get us in your reading tonight. So I said, okay. Wedding in reverse. So some of you may have been married to this person. Some of you may have been thinking that there was going to be a wedding as far as the movement of your relationship, but it ended up in miscommunication, frustration, and dissolve here. I'm going to pull a card for wedding from a different deck. Show me wedding. Okay. So you have the Magician. Yeah, so somebody basically here wanting to move forward with this, but it not happening. Okay. That may have been the desire for it to happen, and it may have not happened. Some of you, this may be a delay, and you may be with somebody else that it may be a delay to getting that with somebody else that's actually better suited for you in the future. Okay. It's like once this goes, there's better things for you. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and do a Nocturna card for you guys, and then we're going to be done with this reading. Show me for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, June 2019, June 2019. Dawn. I have Dawn, Cancer. So let's see where Dawn is. Duality, cycles, end. Dawn is defined as the end of night, when the first light appears in the sky just before sunrise. The mountainous scene in this card was inspired by my 2015 trip to Bali. As part of the trip, we did a sunrise hike up Mount Batur, one of the active volcanoes on the island. We started hiking around 2 a.m. when it was still dark, and made it up to the top right before the sun started rising. As I stood at the summit, enjoying my hot breakfast and watching the colors appear in the sky, I felt a sense of peace and completion, having overcome a grueling journey. For the creatures of the night, another challenging night has passed, and it is time for rest until the next sundown. I feel here, Cancer, that this is where this is happening. I feel that you're giving yourself the opportunity for something new after realizing what you've gone through, taking into consideration everything that you've already had happen here and moving forward, allowing things to die, allowing things to let go. You know, sometimes this is very difficult energy to step away from, especially if we felt that there was going to be something of this caliber. But it's interesting because it ends up closing this out, putting you on the path to what you need, which I feel in some cases for you guys, this may be a new beginning with a water sign. Somebody that you haven't dealt with. This is somebody new. This isn't this energy. They feel very, very distinctly different. So, okay, Cancer, I'm going to close it down here. I hope that this reading was helpful for you. If it was, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And also, there's a link for the description box below for donations if you choose to do that. I am very much appreciative of it. And let me know if you like this layout. I can continue doing this, or we can go back to the old way. So yeah, I hope everything's well. Take care, you guys. Bye-bye.